Hello and welcome to Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. I am Janine, your Thursday vlogger. This week I'm going to talk about the difference between working with a partner and working on your own. A lot of the time we get a chance to exercise with a buddy. And when we get a chance to do that, sometimes it can make it really a lot easier. You have somebody to push you there, you know, your own little Jillian Michaels right next to you. It makes it a lot easier. Other times you're not so fortunate. So what do? I'm going to cover working out with a partner first, and then we're going to talk about working alone, just because working out with a partner is a little quicker. Working out with a partner, pretty much you want to talk it out of where do you want to be by what date? What kind of goals do you guys have together? What kind of mutual goals do you guys have together? For myself, I know that me and my partner in crime, her name is Carolyn. We have signed up for a number of different races together, and we have the same training schedule that we're following. So, excuse me, we are just trying super hard to follow the training schedule, and that's pretty much it. We make running dates with each other at least once a week, and we're trying for more than that as soon as it gets warmer out. So yeah, we just bug each other as much as we can of what are you eating? You know, is that enough protein? Does that have too many calories? She's not a weight loss surgery patient. She does Weight Watchers. So I bug her about points. She bugs me about, is that enough protein? You know, does that have too many carbs, Janine? So we just bug each other about different things. So yeah, it's just having a little Jillian Michaels in your pocket on your cell phone. It's great. So it's so helpful to have that when you're on your own. This is harder. This is much harder. I know this is much harder because I was on my own up until I met Carolyn only about 6 weeks ago. I always had lots of incredibly supportive friends, but all of my friends are either married with children or have incredibly busy lives and just don't get a chance to meet with me, or they live out of state. So it's not something I can just give them a call and say, hey, let's go for a run. So this is something I dealt with. You need to give yourself goals. I am a list maker. I make lists. I love Excel, Microsoft Excel. I'm ridiculous, I know. However, I put dates and goals on Excel spreadsheets and how many days I have until I get to those goals, and based on that I make myself reasonable time schedules of how many days a week I should be working out and what my schedule should be like, what my workout schedule should be like to reach those goals. I try to keep it as realistic as possible. I try not to go crazy, and I just try to stick to it as much as I can. It's not easy, but when you work by yourself, you have one advantage and one disadvantage. Your advantage is that you have nobody to derail you. Nobody. Nobody is going to say, I could really go for that caramel macchiato, Janine. You know, that delicious 500 calorie coffee from Starbucks with 36 carbs in it and 40 grams of sugar and 40 million grams of sodium, and oh, it's so delightful. And this is, by the way, sugar-free hot chocolate, I promise. You don't have that when you work by yourself. So when you work by yourself, however, you have no one to stay accountable to except you. I want to tell you about something. There's a website and a phone app. It's called, hi Nancy, my friend Nancy just text messaged me. There's a phone app and a website called 21 Habit. Okay, what you do is you go to this website and you actually donate money to this website. Okay, you donate money to this website, and if you can continue on with whatever it is that you pledge to do for 21 days, whatever amount of money you agree to pledge, you get that money back at 21 days. If you don't do whatever it is that you pledge to do for 21 days, that money goes to a charity, and you get to choose the charity out of a list of charities that they offer. Look into things like that, alright? There are ways to commit without having another person. Look into these forums like Back to Basics. We love you in Back to Basics. We are here for you. Utilize us. Find a partner in Back to Basics. Get a text message number from somebody in Back to Basics. And utilize us. Get a pocket peep from one of us. Find us. We will be more than happy to help you. Any of us. So my point is that you don't have to be all alone, even if you really are alone. Sometimes you only have to do one or two things alone, which would just be getting your butt to the gym or taking a run down the block. You know, so sometimes it doesn't have to all be alone. You can take the list of activities down from this big to this big of things you have to do by yourself. So see what you can knock down. That's all. So I hope this was slightly helpful for you. I know I'm not being the most eloquent of speakers tonight, but it's late, I'm tired, it's been a long day, my brain is zapped, I'm sorry. I had to spend like $1 billion at work today and I can't think properly. I love you to death. I hope you have a fantastic week, and thank you so much for watching Back to Basics. Bye guys.